Welcome to Film Go Go Go. Today, we're diving into the heart-pounding realm of the top 10 subway fight scenes in movies. Prepare to witness epic clashes that unfold inside subway cars, on platforms, and even on the tracks themselves. Brace yourself for an onslaught of non-stop action, jaw-dropping stunts, and an adrenaline-fueled journey that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Number 1, Spider-Man 3, 2007, Spider-Man vs. Sandman. In Spider-Man 3, Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire, confronts new challenges and formidable enemies. Uncovering the truth that Flint Marko, Thomas Hayden Church, also known as the Sandman, is responsible for his Uncle Ben's death, Peter's desire for revenge intensifies. Simultaneously, he becomes entangled with a black alien symbiote that melds with his suit, granting him enhanced powers while awakening his darker side. Clad in the black suit, Spider-Man engages in a ferocious battle with the Sandman in the depths of the New York subway. Raimi masterfully portrays Spider-Man grinding Sandman's head into the train, accentuating the violence, brutality, and savagery that Peter succumbs to under the symbiote's influence. With those lines, "Everything, and it's time to pay Marko," Peter expresses the anguish and fury consuming him. Tobey Maguire's visceral grunts and screams in this scene have become iconic, capturing the intensity and authenticity of his portrayal as Spider-Man. This sequence impeccably represents the symbiote's malevolent sway over our hero, seamlessly blending the suit, music, and brutality to captivate the audience. Ultimately, Spider-Man emerges triumphant by rupturing a water tank, flooding Sandman, and transforming him into mud, which is then washed away through a drainage system. The final line, "Good riddance," resonates as it encapsulates the fusion of Venom's voice with Peter's, symbolizing the extent of his corruption. Number 2, The Matrix, 1999, Neo vs. Mr. Smith. In the subway fight scene of The Matrix, the tension and anticipation are palpable as Neo and Agent Smith face each other head-on. Surrounded by swirling newspaper pages, the scene draws inspiration from classic Western movies, adding an extra layer of suspense and excitement. The use of innovative visual effects known as bullet time enhances the impact of the scene by capturing the characters' movements in slow motion while the camera rotates around them. This creates a mesmerizing illusion of suspended time and space, adding a unique visual flair. This pivotal battle serves as a catalyst for Neo's awakening as the One, while also marking Agent Smith's first deletion as an agent. The fight itself is undeniably cool and filled with high stakes. Neo showcases a diverse range of fighting styles, including jiu-jitsu, boxing, kung fu, and taekwondo, resulting in a thrilling and dynamic display of combat skills. His bold decision to directly confront Agent Smith breaks the established rules of the Matrix, injecting an element of unpredictability into the encounter. The scene delivers lightning-fast action sequences that captivate the audience. The expertise of martial arts choreographer Yuen Woo-ping is evident in the seamless execution of the fight choreography. Importantly, the fight scene avoids shaky camera work or rapid cuts, opting instead for a clear and focused approach. This allows the audience to fully immerse themselves in the action and appreciate the authenticity of the combat. Number 3, John Wick 2, 2017, Wick vs. Cassian. In the subway fight scene of John Wick 2, John Wick finds himself relentlessly attacked by a horde of assassins, displaying his formidable skills as he dispatches each opponent with precision and efficiency. Among the adversaries, he encounters Cassian, a former colleague, and friend seeking vengeance for his employer's death. Their initial confrontation involves an exhilarating exchange of silenced gunfire, akin to mischievous kids playfully shooting elastic bands in class without drawing any attention. The bustling crowd in the subway station serves as a dynamic backdrop, with oblivious pedestrians adding a surreal and comedic element to the scene. The decision to portray the civilians ignoring the gunfight was a directorial choice, employing a playful jab at New York City locals and deriving inspiration from an incident during filming when people ignored a crew member who needed help after falling. As the intensity escalates, John and Cassian maneuver into a subway car, sustaining their fast-paced and meticulously choreographed battle. The scene showcases their exceptional proficiency and agility through precise strikes, expert blocks, and strategic counters. The choreography is executed with meticulous precision, heightening the sense of urgency and danger. Throughout the confrontation, John and Cassian share a unique interaction marked by mutual respect and banter, reflective of their shared history and extraordinary abilities. Number 4, Joker, 2019, Arthur Kills 3 Guys. In the movie Joker, the story revolves around Arthur Fleck, a mentally troubled comedian who faces societal disregard and mistreatment. This mistreatment pushes him down a dark path of violent crime, ultimately leading to the emergence of his alter ego, the Joker. The scene begins with the Joker's uncontrollable laughter, a manifestation of his neurological condition. The actor's performance is remarkable, capturing the complex emotions associated with his involuntary laughter. The decision to depict his laughter as a disorder adds depth to the character, highlighting the profound struggle of being unable to express genuine emotions and instead resorting to laughter. As the Joker's laughter draws attention, three men mock and harass him, singing a song to provoke him. The scene takes a somber turn as they proceed to physically assault him. This moment evokes a deep sense of sadness, reflecting society's lack of empathy for the less fortunate, like Arthur. It serves as a stark reminder of the harsh realities faced by individuals who are marginalized or suffering from mental health issues. The impact of the scene is heightened by the realistic sound of the gunshots when the Joker retrieves a gun from his pocket and defends himself, ultimately killing his attackers. The raw and loud portrayal of the gunshots adds to the intensity of the moment, emphasizing the violent escalation of the situation. It is important to recognize that the movie does not condone Arthur's actions, but rather seeks to shed light on the factors that drive them. Number 5. The Amazing Spider-Man, 2012. I am so sorry. In The Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's life takes a transformative turn after being bitten by a spider, granting him extraordinary powers. This pivotal event sets Peter on a journey to integrate his newfound abilities into his everyday life. The subway scene captures Spider-Man's initial encounter with his powers while riding the New York subway. During the confusion, an unintended action occurs as he accidentally tears a girl's shirt, resulting in chaos and misunderstandings among the passengers. This moment highlights Peter's struggle to control his sticky hands and harness the incredible energy and skills that have become a part of him. The Garfield Spider-Man movies offer a distinct exploration of Peter's challenges in adapting to his extraordinary abilities. This sets them apart from other on-screen adaptations and provides a visceral and authentic portrayal of Peter Parker's personal journey. It is interesting to note that the Spider-Man film series often incorporates train-related scenes. In addition to the subway scene in The Amazing Spider-Man, other notable moments include Spider-Man's battle against Sandman in Spider-Man 3, which we just mentioned as the number 1 scene on our list. His epic showdown with Dr. Octopus and his heroic rescue of a runaway train in Spider-Man 2, or his shocking collision with a train in Spider-Man Far From Home. Number 6. Morbius, 2022, a fight between two vampires. In the film Morbius, the story revolves around Michael Morbius, a biochemist portrayed by Jared Leto, who grapples with a rare blood disorder. His relentless pursuit for a cure leads him to conduct experiments using vampire bat DNA, unwittingly transforming himself into a living vampire with enhanced abilities and an insatiable thirst for blood. However, his former friend and colleague, Milo, played by Matt Smith, undergoes a similar transformation after stealing and injecting Morbius' experimental cure, becoming a formidable adversary. The climactic showdown between Morbius and Milo takes place in the gritty backdrop of the New York subway. Both characters, driven by their insatiable vampire instincts, unleash their newfound strength, speed, agility, and heightened senses as they engage in a brutal confrontation on the subway platform. The scene is intense, showcasing the raw power and ferocity of the vampire characters. This pivotal subway scene serves as a turning point in the narrative, highlighting the conflict between Morbius' dark transformation and his pursuit of redemption. The subway scene offers a thrilling and visually immersive experience, inviting audiences to witness the clash between darkness and redemption in the world of vampires. It exemplifies the film's exploration of morality and the complexities of Morbius' character. Number 7. Black Panther, 2018, Black Panther vs. Killmonger. In the climactic battle between Black Panther and Killmonger, the Wakandan subway serves as a unique and intense backdrop, adding to the heightened tension of their confrontation. Both characters don their distinctive suits, which grant them enhanced protection and resilience, intensifying the battle. They engage in hand-to-hand combat, showcasing their mastery of combat skills, and later transition to a thrilling knife fight. Throughout the fight, they demonstrate agility and precision as they skillfully evade the passing trains, adding an element of danger and urgency to the scene. Opinions on this action scene vary among viewers. Some find it spectacular and thrilling, praising the seamless integration of advanced technology and martial arts to create visually stunning fight sequences. The incorporation of Wakanda's technological advancements adds a distinct flavor to the scene, showcasing the characters' unique abilities and the depth of their culture. However, there are criticisms regarding the CGI work in the scene. Some argue that the portrayal of weightless characters flying and delivering punches amidst distracting digital blurs gives the impression of a video game rather than a cohesive and immersive visual spectacle. This critique draws comparisons to early 2000s superhero movies, which had different aesthetics and technology available at the time. Nevertheless, the fight in the Wakandan subway remains a pivotal and dramatic moment in the film's narrative, representing the culmination of the conflict between Black Panther and Killmonger. Number 8 Fast and Furious 6, 2013, Toretto's crew vs. Shaw's team. In Fast and Furious 6, the introduction of more intense hand-to-hand action continues the franchise's evolution. Dwayne Johnson's character, Luke Hobbs, offers amnesty to Vin Diesel's Toretto and his team in exchange for their help in taking down the mercenary organization led by Luke Evans Owen Shaw. The movie delivers exceptional action, crafting a thrilling experience that keeps viewers engaged throughout. The plot unfolds cohesively, featuring entertaining and physically impossible sequences that are a trademark of the franchise. In one notable scene, Mia, Roman, and Han engage in a gripping battle with Letty and another mercenary in the London subway. This confrontation showcases the intense clash between Toretto's crew and Shaw's team. The fight is filled with adrenaline and explosive action, highlighting the skills and teamwork of both sides. It stands as a standout moment in the film, earning praise from both critics and fans. Fast and Furious 6 also marks a significant milestone for the series, as it incorporates an MMA fighter and an Asian action star for the first time. This decision adds an exciting element to the film, catering to fans who appreciate diverse and dynamic action performances. Number 9 Safe, 2012, Jason Statham, subway fight scene. The scene is from the 2012 film Safe, starring Jason Statham as Luke Wright, a former mixed martial arts fighter who becomes the protector of Mei, played by Catherine Chan, a young Chinese girl with exceptional mathematical skills. Mei is being pursued by various criminal organizations who seek to exploit her talents for their own gain. In this scene, Luke and Mei find themselves in a life or death situation as they are cornered by a group of Russian mobsters in the New York subway. Luke, utilizing his formidable fighting skills and resourcefulness, takes on the mobsters in a bid to keep Mei safe. The subway environment becomes an integral part of the fight, with Luke using his surroundings to his advantage. Throughout the intense confrontation, Luke employs a combination of hand-to-hand combat and the use of a firearm to incapacitate the Russian mobsters. Mei seeks shelter behind him as he fends off their attackers. The fight showcases the gritty and brutal nature of the situation, with violence and bloodshed resulting from the clash between Luke and the mobsters. While some viewers may find the scene violent, it serves to highlight Luke's determination to protect Mei and his ability to outmaneuver and defeat his adversaries. Number 10 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 2014, Subway Ninja Attack. In the film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 4 humanoid turtles, mutated by a chemical called mutagen, reside in the sewers beneath New York City. Guided by their wise rat sensei, Splinter, they are justice-seeking brothers with a penchant for pizza, always ready to thwart the plans of the nefarious Shredder and his Foot Clan. In this subway scene, April O'Neil, portrayed by Megan Fox, an intrepid reporter investigating the crime wave caused by the Foot Clan, finds herself in the midst of their illicit activities. Determined to document the scene with her phone, April's presence is compromised when she is discovered by a foot soldier, leading to her being taken hostage. However, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles swiftly come to the rescue of her and other hostages, arriving on the scene with their distinct personalities and formidable combat skills. With their unique weapons in hand, they engage in a high-octane battle against the Foot Clan. In the end, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles successfully rescue April and the other hostages. April manages to capture the entire process on her phone, providing undeniable proof of the existence and heroism of the 4 turtles. In conclusion, these top 10 subway fight scenes in movies have taken us on thrilling underground adventures. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more exciting content like this, remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our future videos that explore the best moments in cinema. Thank you for joining us on this cinematic journey, and we look forward to bringing you more thrilling content.